Had to trace it. Trace it super light. You can fix things up as you trace, make it better if you don't think it is quite correct. I have hopefully made it big enough so it's easier to copy. Okay, and what do you think is going to be our first step after we trace? Apply shade, but before we even apply any like shadow or tone to it, what is going to help us decide on where that different tone has to go? Absolutely. Definitely, that is a key thing. So, because I've got these really interesting surfaces on this side, and I've got these little toes that stick out, I'm actually going to choose my light source coming from behind on the left there, rather than the right, because these won't be so bright and light. Okay, so I've chosen my light source, number 1, light. Now I can remove this, and we're going to get a gradient happening. Okay, so lights from here. Can someone tell me if I've got a light, medium and dark, which tone, so I've got number 1, number 3, which one is going to be light? 1. Awesome. And then my 2 might be a couple layers of that, okay? And then my 3 is going to be, you know, that number 3, okay? They're still slightly different greys, but that will do the trick. I'm going to use this one, number 3, and I'm going to outline this first, because I don't want to go into this area over here, so I'm just going to stop my marker by putting that, and I'm actually going to put a little bit more over here. I can go over this background edge, but nowhere else. And I'm going to go with the stroke wool, the axes of the drawing, so that 30 degrees. And I know it's going to be dark, so I can go over twice. And that's evened it up, right? First layer was ugly, okay? It didn't work, it was uneven, but now it looks much better. In between the legs. So this surface in here, and I'm going to go over it a second time, and just make note that it does bleed, so you want to try and stay away right from the edges, because it might get a little bit too go over. Now I'm going to turn my page around so it works for me. Which surface is going to be medium? Which one is going to kind of get this mid-tone on it? The leg closest to the light is going to be medium? Sorry. Yeah. These, actually, I'm going to try and treat them the same, and they're going to be the same kind of tone. These curved surfaces, they're going to have a bit of a gradient. They're going to change. The top of the toes are going to be the lightest, and that's going to also be medium. So these 2 are parallel, and those 2 are parallel. That one, and that one. This one in here. Now, if you're not very confident with the markers, what you need to do is you need to practice getting your marker going flat on the paper, because you know how I started up here and it's kind of stuffed up? That might happen to you, well, over there. So I'm going over second layer. I could have done the whole thing, because I've now got those 2 layers, right? Upside down. Now, I overall have my tones. And now I'm going to do the pencil. You get that? So we are applying the same method that we did with our basic shapes to this. This might need a little bit more of my grey, because this is going to be catching a little bit less light under there. Okay, and this actually might have a little bit of shadow under here. Okay? You start to see that? Now it is your challenge to do it